Hello and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new here, then you're not alone because so am I. This is my very first video posting out on YouTube. So yeah, a huge thank you for tuning in. My name is Lewis and I'm creating a brand new channel that's going to look at the kind of intricate details of personal finance and all the various things that are associated to that, growing your own wealth, paying off debt. It's a topic that I'm really passionate about and I've spent a lot of time researching. I put sort of 2-3 months into researching this before getting started, and I wanted to get a channel together that just allows people to be able to relate to personal finance. There's lots of content that's already out there at the moment that maybe isn't always as relatable as you'd like it to be. I myself found myself going through lots of different video content, trying to find a piece that kind of matched my personality, position in life, and was really struggling to find something. So I thought, why not try and make a channel that suits my needs and hope that there's lots of other people out there like me that will also have the similar sort of needs and want to know the similar sort of information. So what we're going to cover on this channel will be lots of different things around personal finance. It will be how to grow your income streams, how to increase your wealth, how to pay down debts, and all sorts of other things associated to personal finance and how you can help improve your situation. And the obvious question comes about is, why should you watch? Well, hopefully I've covered a few reasons in the intro there about some of the things we're going to cover. And in this video, this first one, I'm kind of just going to cover off a little bit about me, my background, and a bit more intricate detail on what we're going to cover on this channel. So hopefully by the time you get to the end of this video, you'll see exactly why you should carry on watching, and hopefully some of the content I've got lined up for the future will be exactly what you're looking for. So let's get into it. What are we going to cover? One of the main things that I'm going to cover on this channel is how you can make your money go further. Now, whether that be through cutting back some costs, we'll do lots of budgeting based videos, we'll cover how I budget myself, but also how you can make your money work for you. So investing is going to form a really big part of this video series that I'm going to go into, just explaining what investing is, what the different methods are of how you can invest your money, how it can grow, what sort of things you should be looking for, how you can get started. So I'm going to produce lots of videos, particularly on that side of things, because it's something I'm very passionate about and something I've only just started recently. So I myself is still learning, but I think that almost creates a great opportunity for you to be able to learn with me. So I'm going to take you along on that journey. I'm going to show you what I'm investing in every month, where my money goes, how I portion it up. All of those things will be covered on this channel. So hopefully you can create a template for yourself and also be able to follow along at the same time. Another thing that we're going to cover is also how you can level up your income. So not only how can you make your money grow further for you, but also how can you increase that bottom line? How can you be bringing in more money? So we're going to cover things like side hustles, the various different types of side hustle that you can engage in, whether that be from kind of more manual labor, additional jobs, whether it be digital products that you can produce. There's lots of things, or even creating a YouTube channel like I'm doing here. There's lots of different things that you can do to help level up your income, and we're going to cover those on the channel in some detail. I'm going to create some extra videos that really break it down on the different things that I do, the different things that you do, and how they can actually make a massive impact on your bottom line. As well as leveling up your income and also taking a look at how we can make your money go further, we're also going to take a look at things like emergency funds. How can you build a lump sum of cash behind you to make sure it can dig you out of any trouble or any unexpected expenses that you might occur? We're also going to take a look and spend lots of time with videos on pensions, because it's a really important area that I think not a lot of people fully understand, how to get the most out of your pension, how to get the most out of your employer and make sure you're maxing out those employee contributions to your pension, which is effectively free money for you that then goes into your pension that you can draw later in life, and it helps you avoid certain tax brackets and tax on your income that you see every day. So we're going to take a really good look at pensions and make sure I'm providing you with the information you need to get the most out of your pension. And then we're also going to take a look at a few other bits and pieces as well. Really important things like paying down debt. How can you go from where you are today to being debt free? Because getting yourself to debt free really does open the doors to you being able to grow your income and make your income work more for you. So we're going to take a look at all sorts of different methods of paying down debt. We're also going to use myself as an example. I think, as I mentioned earlier in the video, we have a little bit of debt because we got married this year, which most people that have got married will be carrying some sort of debt off the back of it. It's hard not to. So I will be using this channel to help explain how I'm paying off my debt and how you can take the skills and the systems that I've got in place to help you pay down your debt as well, because that opens up so many opportunities for you going forward and is a really important area. So we're going to spend lots of time on that. We're also going to talk about weighing up the wealthy versus rich lifestyle. This is something you see quite a lot in other content creators' videos, and depending on who you watch, will depend on where they really side, or whether they're see themselves as more of a wealthy individual or more of a rich individual. Now, in principle, they might sound the same, but there are some really important differences between those two words and what it means for your lifestyle and your life in the future. So we're going to look into that and help you decide whether you think you're someone who wants a wealthy lifestyle, wants a rich lifestyle. We're going to break it down. Now, hopefully in all of this content, I'm going to be able to help you. So I'm hoping that you might just be able to help me a little bit. Obviously, I'm starting out on this journey, so it would be really, really great if you could like this video and any future videos of mine that you watch in the future. Please do subscribe so you can see me coming along on this journey, see all the different videos I produce, help me shape my content. As I say, I'm open to any ideas in the comments for any video things that people want to be covered, anything you want the video made out of or shed light on. Very happy to look at doing that. So yeah, please do like this video, please do subscribe, and please do comment on this video and in future videos, because it will really help the channel. Now, I know what you're saying. That's all well and good, Lewis, but what makes you qualified to talk to me about those things? And that's a very fair and valid question. So my background, being transparent, is that I currently work in marketing. That's the job I do at the moment. I studied business economics at university, and then I've been working in marketing for about 9 years now. So do I have a direct background in finance? Do I come from the banking system? No, not at all. But what I do bring to the table is someone who's been really, really passionate about personal finance, growing your own money, living life debt-free for a very long time. It's something I've pumped a lot of time into over the years. I've read a lot. You can see behind me some of the books on the shelf. It's something that I've studied. I've watched a lot of different creators, and by watching a lot of different creators was really what inspired me to start this channel, because whilst there are lots of creators out there that do work on personal finance, I still think there's gaps where sometimes it's not as relatable maybe as everybody would like it to be. And my hope is that I can create a channel here that is relatable for you and something that you want to follow along. So no, I certainly don't have a finance qualification. I am not a financial advisor, and I think it's really important I put that disclaimer in here now. You hear it lots in other videos as well, that everything on here is not financial advice. I am merely here to offer my opinion and what I think, and some of the things that I've done and experimented with that have worked for me, but none of it is and or should be taken as financial advice. So yeah, that's really important. But yeah, I think I bring a very day-to-day relatable approach to this, and hopefully you'll think the same as well. So but please let me know how you think I'm doing as the videos progress in the comment section, etc. And yeah, I can help tailor my content from there for really what you need. This channel is, whilst it's run by me, is a channel for you. So I'm very happy to create content on whatever is specific to everybody's individual circumstances, and I can create a bit of content. If you leave something in the comments, very happy to take a look at it and see what I can create that helps provide advice for that situation, because the likelihood is if you're thinking it, then someone else is probably thinking it as well. And that is exactly what this content is for, is to help answer those questions and help shed light on some of those areas that maybe just pass you by normally, that you don't spend a lot of time or don't have a lot of time being able to think about. This content is here to break that stuff down and make it really easy for you. Now, as I said at the start of the video, I've put lots of research and background time into this before getting started. I contemplated just starting up a channel and just going for it and seeing what happens, but I kind of want to have a little bit of base behind me before I got started. So I've actually spent the time mapping out what I think is nearly a year's worth of videos from this point onwards that will be really interesting to you guys, that you can engage with, learn from, find out new information and put it into practice yourself, so that you can bring and upscale your life, whether it be your income, paying down debts, etc. But I thought it'd be important to cover off what are probably the goals for me for this channel and what I'm hoping to achieve, so you know that all the content I'm posting is gearing towards those goals. So my number one goal is to ultimately help you. I want to be able to help you create a better financial base for yourself, whether that be upscaling your income, whether that be cutting your costs, whether that be paying down debt, whether that be starting investments, making more of your pension, getting free money out of your company. All of those things, I want this channel to be able to help you achieve that. So if I can, in the next year of content that I've got mapped out, if I can help one person upscale their income, that for me will be the most rewarding thing, because that's exactly why I've started it, and why I want to do it. The second thing I want to do is be able to provide information that's maybe not always accessible. Finance is one of those things that you carry with you throughout your life, where you've always got so much going on. I myself, my wife, we've always got so many things going on. So finance can sometimes fall a little bit down the pecking order. So this channel is also there to try and my goal is to try and make it as easy as possible for you to be able to map out your finances, work out how you can retire early if that's something of interest to you. I'm going to do a big content series on exactly how you can kind of map out how to retire early, but it's important for me that you can get that information in a digestible format and you can put it into action. There'll be lots of content as well around automation, how you can get your investments set up automatically every month, how you can do it once, create a fund, and your money just go, or pick a fund and your money just goes into that automatically, and you don't need to worry about it at the start of every month. And all of your payments are automated, your debt payments, whether it be on credit cards or loans, all automated, so that you don't have to spend too much time thinking about finance. And hopefully it creates a bit of time for you to be able to watch some more videos as well. And then the third goal is a bit more of a goal for me with starting this channel. Is I would love to, in the first year, as I said, I've got that content mapped out for the first year, I would love to be able to get myself to 1,000 subscribers. That's a kind of the goal mark on YouTube when you're starting a YouTube channel, to get to that 1,000 subscribers mark. And when I go through all of my different income streams, and one income stream that I'm looking to set up, you'll see that YouTube will be one of the ones on my spreadsheet of ways I'm looking to create extra income. So yeah, that's a personal one for me to kind of get to that mark. One thing I also really want to do is create some consistency on my channel. So what you are going to see from me every single month is I'm going to take you through my budget. So I will share my spreadsheet with you for all to see, and you'll be able to see how much money I've got coming in, where that money is coming from, whether it be my 9-to-5 job, which is my regular income at the moment, as well as any income I've made from any supplementary streams, which I've mentioned I'll talk about in future videos. So you'll be able to see where my money is coming in, and then also where it's going. You'll be able to see how many payments I'm making, my fixed costs, so things like mortgage and my expenses, how much that comes to, debt payments, which I've mentioned, we're paying off a little bit of debt at the moment. So you'll be able to see how much money I'm putting towards my debt and my strategy to get myself effectively debt free. You'll also be able to see things like my discretionary spend, my sort of free money, my money that I go and spend on whatever I want to, and things like subscriptions, always a topical one in a lot of YouTube videos, and people's subscriptions and how many you should have and how much money you should spend on subscriptions. So I'm going to cover that as well, when you'll be able to see in my own planner how many subscriptions we have as a household, and then how that all comes together to then allow me to invest at the start of the month and where that money goes. And I think that's really important to emphasize. I always invest at the start of the month. The money goes straight off into investments before it even really registers in my account. I will show you how to do that as well, and how you can get set up with the same system, and how my money breaks down to allow me to do all of those things. There's another kind of strand to my income as well, where I'm a really keen collector. So I have some collectibles that I invest in as well. So that's a piece that I'll do a separate kind of content strand around, and how I engage with those, how I make the most of those. So I'll do a separate content series on that as well. But yes, every month I'll show you that consistent template of how I budget, how I then invest my money, the process I go through to do it, how my systems are automated, so you can see yourself how I've set up and how you can replicate that for yourself. So in summary, welcome to the channel. This is your first time here, my first time here, so hopefully we're going to go on a journey together through your personal finance, my personal finance, and that is the aim of this channel, to really help explain and break down all the barriers associated to and with personal finance, wealth, debt payments, all those sorts of things. So that's what we're going to cover here. As I say, I've got lots of content mapped out, so hopefully there'll be at least a couple of pieces of new content every week coming out for you to be able to watch, engage with. As I say, going back to what I mentioned earlier, please do like and subscribe and comment. This is a brand new channel that I really want to grow, and the more I can grow, the more information I can provide. So yeah, that's going to be my aim, and hopefully you're going to enjoy coming along with me. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.